But opening day last year, a little bit different than I am this year. I feel really good about this team. I felt good about that team last year, but when you don't really know guys, it takes a little bit to get to the point where you think that the squad has the ability to go a long ways. And I talked about last year about how I wanted to be more aggressive in the things we do, but I also want to be smart about it. Personnel dictates how much you can do. I would love if we had a bunch of guys that could steal 30, 40 bases. We don't have that on this team. So when we do things, when we talk about how do you create more runs, you have to figure out your personnel and how do you do that with the personnel you have. I think Ryan's maturity, I think the more he plays, the more he understands what he can do with pitches in the strike zone. And he knows when he gets out of the strike zone is when he gets in trouble. So the longer he plays, that part should get better, and he should walk more. Ryan's a great hitter. He had Prince behind him. He's got Ramos behind him now. Nobody wants to pitch to Ramos. So I think when you go through lineups, I know what we do on our side, just like we're prepared today to go against St. Louis. When you're looking at that many good bats in a row, you're not talking about how you're going to pitch around one good at-bat to get to another good at-bat. And Yo, I think every year that he pitches, he's getting more confident in what he does and what he knows. I think you have maybe more of a loyalty to a guy that's come through your system, becomes the #1 guy, and now you bring a guy in from another organization who is a #1 guy, and to bump your homebred guy is difficult to do. But Yo had a fantastic year last year. And I think after looking at those two things, that's why we picked Yo as the #1 guy in it. He certainly has the stuff to do it. He has the command to do it. And I don't see why with this team we have, I don't see why he couldn't win 20.